الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستهديه ونستغفره ونشكره ولا نكفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهد الله فهو المهتد ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له شهادة حق وشهادة صدق إن شاء الله، شهادة أن نلقى بها الله عز وجل يوم القيامة، يوم لا ينفع مال ولا بنون إلا من أتى الله بقلب سليم. لا إله إلا الله وحده صدق وعده ونصر عبده وأعز جنده وهزم الأحزاب وحده. لا إله إلا الله ولا نعبد إلا إياه مخلصين له الدين ولو كره الكافرون. ونشهد أن سيدنا ونبينا ورسولنا محمد بن عبد الله، نشهد أنه عبد الله ورسوله وصفيه من خلقه وخليله، بلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة وجاهد في الله حق جهاده فكشف الله به الأمة وتركنا على البيضاء ليلها كنهارها لا يزيغ عنها إلا هالك. أرسله الله عز وجل بقوله وما أرسلناك إلا رحمة للعالمين، وأرسله بقوله يا أيها النبي إنا أرسلناك شاهدا ومبشرا ونذيرا وداعيا إلى الله بإذنه وسراجا منيرا. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين وعلى صحابته الخيرين النيرين وعلى التابعين وتابع التابعين ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين، وعنا معهم برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم آمين. ثم أما بعد، فأذكركم عباد الله ونفسي المقصرة بتقوى الله عز وجل، فإن الله قد خاطب البشرية جمعا فقال في مطلع سورة النساء يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. وقال سبحانه وتعالى يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. وقال سبحانه وتعالى يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. ويقول سبحانه وتعالى يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله ولتنظر نفس ما قدمت لغد واتقوا الله إن الله خبير بما تعملون. ولا تكونوا كالذين نسوا الله فأنساهم أنفسهم أولئك هم الفاسقون لا يستوي أصحاب النار وأصحاب الجنة، أصحاب الجنة هم الفائزون. اللهم اجعلنا من عبادك الفائزين، واجعلنا من عبادك المفلحين، واجعلنا من عبادك المتقين، واجعلنا من ورثة جنة النعيم برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم آمين. أما بعد، we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from the bottom of our hearts. We thank Allah for His blessings that He bestowed upon us inwardly and outwardly. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who created this universe for us. Subhanallah. Allah asked us in the Quran, and the answer should come from you. After looking, thinking, and pondering, Allah said, can't you see? أَلَمْ تَرَوْا? Can't you see? أَنَّ اللَّهَ سَخَّرَ لَكُمْ مَا فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَمَا فِي الْأَرْضِ وَأَسْبَغَ عَلَيْكُمْ نِعَمَهُ ظَاهِرَةً وَبَاطِنَةً. Can't you see that Allah has subdued, subjected, made subservient to you that which is in the skies and that which is on earth? Can't you see? SubhanAllah, the clouds in the skies are for you. The stars in the skies are for you. SubhanAllah. And He what? And He bestowed His blessings and grace upon you inwardly and outwardly. SubhanAllah. Yes, Ya Allah, we see. Thank you, Ya Allah. Allah says in Surah Al-Baqarah, هُوَ الَّذِي خَلَقَ لَكُم مَا فِي الْأَرْضِ جَمِيعًا ثُمَّ اسْتَوَى إِلَى السَّمَاءِ فَسَوَّاهُنَّ سَبْعَ سَمَاوَاتٍ وَهُوَ بِكُلِّ شَيْءٍ عَلِيمٌ. It is He who created for you everything that exists on earth. This is Allah's word. Look out. That tree, Allah created it for you. That tree is glorifying Allah, making tasbih. Subhanallah, walhamdulillah, wa la ilaha illallah. But Allah created it for you. And it's fulfilling its purpose of creation by serving you. As if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us, I have created the universe that you can see and that you cannot see. I created it, this universe, for you. And I have created you for me. Everything around us is serving us so that we will serve Allah. And that sums the story of the creation and the story of our creation. So here we are, brothers and sisters, in Salat al-Jumu'ah, in the weekly reminder, in which we come and renew and refresh our faith. We rejuvenate. After a week of working and working and working and seeking what Allah told us to seek, seeking rizq and working and providing for our family, Friday comes as a stop. Stop, think, reprogram yourself, realign yourself, put yourself back on track. And the Prophet ﷺ made this day very special. Al-Jumu'atu Eid. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم, Jumu'ah is Eid. And Jumu'ah is a reset button. SubhanAllah. In you actually have a reset button which you can start fresh. Time machine. The Prophet ﷺ said, Al-Jumu'atu ila al-Jumu'ah. Wa Ramadan ila Ramadan. وَالْحَجُّ إِلَى الْحَجِّ مُكَفِّرَاتٌ مِّمَا بَيْنَهُمَا. From Jum'ah to Jum'ah, from Ramadan to Ramadan, from Hajj to Hajj, Allah forgives that which is in between. So you come and you hit the reset button and you start fresh with Allah for the rest of the week. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Alhamdulillah. Allahu Akbar. Walillahi alhamd. SubhanAllah, if you look at the chronology, the sequence, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent Prophet Musa alayhi salam for the children of Israel. And Allah gave them a seven mentioned in the Quran. So now that chronologically, historically, after that, way after that, came Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam. And they got Sunday. Historically, we came after. We should have Monday, but Allah brought us first on Friday. Last nation to come, first day. Just like on the day of judgment. Last ummah is the ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. But the first ummah to go through hisab and to enter Jannah is the ummah of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Brothers and sisters, we live today in a difficult day. Difficult days. No Muslim that has an ounce of faith that is not in pain today. And that pain sometimes turns into depression, it turns into helplessness, it turns into self-internal defeat, it turns into giving up. But the antidote to all of that is the Iman billahi wa Rasulih sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Brothers and sisters, it's for these days that Islam came for us. It's for such times that we need Islam the most and our faith the most. It's for such difficult days of history that Quran comes to our rescue. That our deen comes and rejuvenate us and rebuild us and re-energize us and put us back on track so that we go to where we belong. Brothers and sisters, giving up is not an option in Islam. Being pessimistic, completely dark and doom and gloom and the end of the world is not part of our deen. It's not allowed. إِنَّهُ لَا يَيْأَسُ مِنْ رَوْحِ اللَّهِ إِلَّا الْقَوْمُ الْكَافِرُونَ. The only one who gives up on hope in Allah are the disbelievers. Are you a disbeliever? Are you a non-believer? You're not. You're a Muslim. تَشْهَدُ أَنْ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ وَأَنَّ مُحَمَّدًا رَسُولُ اللَّهِ. The problem, brothers and sisters, most of the time is that we do not read history. People don't read history. And as they say, in the language of the people, well-known proverb, those who don't read history are bound to repeat it. So Allah knows about human beings, like every generation. Like look, when we were young, when we were youth, most of those who are 40 years and above, we thought we are the new generation. It's a whole new game, a whole different world. We thought, khalas, history will start from here. And our children are now saying the same thing. Once they hit 13, 14, 15, oh, you don't understand me. You don't get me. This is a whole new world. Every generation that comes says a whole new world. Every human being that is born says I'm going to figure out something that nobody else on the smartest. I am different. I'm special. This is the Achilles heel of the human. Every human thinks he's got it. And Allah Azza wa Jal keeps on repeating to the human in the Quran. That's why reading the Quran, understanding the Quran is a must. Because that's the only treatment for the lack of understanding and the heedlessness of the human. The human is not willing to learn from other people's mistakes. Is not willing to read history. Is not willing to learn from anything. I'm just going to try it and let me fail if I fail. I'm just going to do it myself. This is the human. But the Muslim is not like that. The Muslim is a superhuman, upgraded human, enhanced human. The Muslim looks around and the Prophet ﷺ says, he says, so you want to fix this? So the Prophet ﷺ said, "As-sa'īdu min al-ka'ba bighayrihi." The smart one, the happy one, is the one who learns from the mistakes of the others. In general, the human refuses to learn from his own mistakes, let alone learn from the mistakes of the others. So you have to realize there is a problem with the human. The human, because Allah gave us smartness, and we see we're smart, young, healthy, energized, we can figure things out, we can work and make money, we got some wealth, you grow in your position, you're like, man, I can do this. I can handle this. I can figure this out by myself. You keep on saying that until you realize, no, you don't know. No, you can't figure it out. No, you don't have a handle on this. No, it's not going to happen. You need guidance. You need guidance. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for everything that you see, Allah said, الَّذِي خَلَقَ فَسَوَّى وَالَّذِي قَدَّرَ فَهَدَى. There is khalq and there is hidayah. So the sun, Allah created the sun, then Allah guided the sun how to function. The earth, there is not just an earth out there, there is the earth, and that earth is spinning around itself, and that earth is spinning around the sun, and then there is a moon, and the moon is spinning around itself, and it's spinning around the earth, and the moon and the earth are spinning around the sun, and the sun is spinning around itself, and the sun is spinning around the galaxy, one round every 200 million years. Yani there is a system, الَّذِي خَلَقَ فَسَوَّى وَالَّذِي قَدَّرَ فَهَدَى. The human thinks, so long as I got the khalq, I will figure out that my own hidayah. Leave me alone, I'll figure it out. And the human, when he's left alone, he does disasters on the individual level, on the family level, on the community level, on the society level, on a superpower level. When human beings think they got it, they do a lot of damage. So just like Allah guided the sun, do you think Allah will guide the sun, the moon, the earth, and a roach, cockroach? Allah will guide the cockroach what to do, but Allah forgot about you? No. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us the hidayah. We are the only creation of Allah with the jinn that Allah gave us the hidayah as an option. You have to choose it. Because Allah gave you a mind. Your mind should tell you, I don't know what's going on. I really need a guidance. Your mind should tell you that. But when the mind is clouded with TV and radio and movies and iPhones and everything, and then they keep on telling you, you got it, you have it, you can do this. You don't have to listen to anyone else. So it clouds your judgment and you keep on just making one mistake after another, one mistake after another, until you find yourself a loser. وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ. Time will expose to you that you are a loser without the guidance. Time will expose to you that you will destroy yourself. Who's the loser? There's someone who destroys himself. Time will do that. وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ. It's just only a matter of time, and you will learn it. But some people learn it when it's too late, after they damage their brain cells, and their liver cells, and their lung cells, God knows by smoking what, or drinking what, or sniffing what, but then it's too late. That's why, brothers and sisters, Allah sent us this deen. We need guidance, and guidance complete us. Here is the human, here is Kitabullah, and together you become one unit. You got the khalq and you got the hidayah. If you don't learn, brothers and sisters, from the book of Allah, and if you don't learn in the book of Allah, Allah tells you, look around and learn. Learn from the mistakes. Allah knows one of the problems of the human is he doesn't want to learn, he doesn't want to know. So Allah complemented that by telling us, you are a believer? Yes, Ya Allah, I'm a believer. Okay, read this book. You have to read it. You really have to read it. Why? Because in this book, 1/3 of the Quran is history. Allah telling you the history of the nations. Why? So that you don't end up repeating that history. And listen until we sit down and we decide to iqra, which was the first word in the book and in the revelation, until we sit down and we decide to iqra and learn what was the mistakes that was done before us. And now, by other human beings, on the individual level, on the family level, on the community level, and learn and not repeat these mistakes, we are bound to repeat them. So alhamdulillah, Allah made you read the Quran. The Quran is supposed to enlighten you. Allah calls the Quran basair. Basair means eye-opener. It opens for you. You can see things clearly. So brothers and sisters, Allah gives us equations in the Quran. Allah tells us stories in the Quran. These stories keep on repeating themselves. أَلَمْ تَرَ كَيْفَ فَعَلَ رَبُّكَ بِعَادٍ إِرَمَ ذَاتِ الْعِمَادِ الَّتِي لَمْ يُخْلَقْ مِثْلُهَا فِي الْبِلَادِ وَثَمُودَ الَّذِينَ جَابُوا الصَّخْرَ بِالْوَادِ وَفِرْعَوْنَ ذِي الْأَوْتَادِ. Yani Allah gives you one story after another, one story after another. And then Allah gives you equations about history. These equations make you realize things. Batil, falsehood, could be very powerful, but falsehood is bound to be destroyed by one of two things. One, either by al-haq, وَقُلْ جَاءَ الْحَقُّ وَزَهَقَ الْبَاطِلُ. That's an equation in the Quran. When the haq comes, the batil falls apart. But let's say there is no haq to destroy the batil. Allah told us an equation. إِنَّ الْبَاطِلَ كَانَ زَهُوقًا. Second equation, batil self-destructs itself. Just like a human, if he has no haq and he has no hidayah, he's bound to destroy himself. Also, batil, whether it is an individual, falsehood, if it's an individual, or a family, or a country, or a jama'ah, if they are on batil, they are bound to destroy themselves, even if there is no haq to destroy them. What does the haq do? The haq fastens the process. So what happens sometimes in history, batil comes, and then it self-destroys. Then another batil comes, it self-destroys. Then another batil comes. Allah Azza wa Jal was sending Prophet Muhammad and sent hope to mankind, which is al-haq. Brothers and sisters, many of us, because of the situation of Muslims, we always run to the past. We want to go back to the past, the golden past, the golden past. The Prophet ﷺ, he told us to look forward, not backward. Look backward to learn, but look forward to what we can accomplish. And he summarized it for you. He told you there will be nubuwwah when the Prophet ﷺ is alive, as long as Allah's will. Then there will be khilafah, which we know the khulafa al-Rashidin, as long as Allah will. Then Allah told us, the Prophet ﷺ told you, then there will be after another. مُلْكًا عَضُوبًا. People who just want to be king. Let the country burn, so long as I'm in charge. Let the whole nation suffer, so long as I'm the leader. مُلْكًا عَضُوبًا. Then after that, there will be another hope. So the Prophet ﷺ didn't tell you that people crying about the past. Look at the future. Look forward, don't look backward. That's why, brothers and sisters, goodness, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us hope. We don't want to look backward. We want to look forward. In the stories, Allah knows people don't read history so much that He put a lot of history in the Quran. And then the Prophet ﷺ, imagine, makes you fast on Ashura. Why? For a historical event. We fast. Why? Because of something that happened. So we are so much in touch with history that we actually fast. Shukran lillah. Thankfulness to Allah, because it's the day that Allah saved Musa and Bani Israel from Fir'aun. Now imagine what happened to Bani Israel under Fir'aun. That's why we should all be really on the edge. But we should also have a hope. We should understand that if we do nothing, if we don't act in goodness, if we don't look around and say, what can I change in goodness around me? Right? What can I change? The message of Islam is a message of change. It's a message of finding what's going on wrong and let's go and fix it. Some youth, because youth by nature are extreme. Youth by nature have so much energy, and youth by nature they just want to fight. Some youth think that the solution of Islam for everything is let's go and fight. Let's go and kill. Let's go and destroy. Let's go and this. This is all misguided. This is not the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. This Quran has been explained to us through the person of Rasulullah ﷺ. 63 years he lives. 23 years he lived as a messenger. If you collect all of the ghazawat, all of the wars that the Prophet ﷺ went through, 6 months. After 23 years living as a prophet, if you put Badr and Uhud and Khandaq, and you put all of them, you end up with 6 months. 22 years and a half there was no war. What was the Prophet doing in these? That's why, brothers and sisters, we really need to go back and start realizing and understanding and visiting simple facts about history. Again and again in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells them, if they choose peace, choose peace. فَإِنْ جَنَحُوا لِلسَّلْمِ فَاجْنَحْ لَهَا. If it's not about this, so brothers and sisters, today there's some people when you are in a state of despair, when you are in a state of feeling down, you think that's the only way to get out of it is to go and do something violent. No, brothers and sisters, no. There was 13 years, there was 22 years and a half of the life of the Prophet ﷺ, where there was no need for fighting or war. The miracle of Islam, it came to the Arabian Peninsula, which was ruled by war, and it changed the war to being ruled by law. Ruled by law. The status of law. Nobody takes revenge. You have to go to the court. You have to sit down in a court sitting. This is what Islam brought to people. It brought to the people iqra, learning, projecting the whole new evolution of human beings. Because human beings started as what? Hunter-gatherers. Then they decided, okay, we don't need to go around, so let's farm. So they became farmers. Then they say, well, let's exchange. So they became businessmen. Then they said, why don't we make it? So they became manufacturing. And the hugest manufacturing happened under the Industrial Revolution, 1850 and after. Then right now, it's the age of information. People sit down, they're not selling anything, they're not buying anything, they're not manufacturing anything, they're selling information. Google, what's Google doing? What's Yahoo doing? What's Microsoft doing? It's all information. Allah projected that. He told us iqra, so that we are ahead of the ummah. This is iqra because the age of information is coming. Islam brought, there's colors to Islam. Every country has a flag, and every flag has colors. What are the colors of the flag of Islam? The color of learning, enlightenment by knowledge. Learn the truth. And then once you learn the truth, learn anything else. Learn ulum al-dunya, learn physics, chemistry, biology, medicine, whatever you want to learn. But depart from the world of the truth. Iqra, Kitab Allah, then learn whatever you want. The color of Islam is seeking knowledge. The color of Islam is rahmah, because Allah tells us practically He sent His messenger for not any other purpose than bringing rahmah to the world. What is rahmah? Rahmah is solution. Rahmah is to find people jobs. Rahmah is to find people places where they can learn, homes. Rahmah is to give people a production to make their life productive so that they don't need the others. The color of Islam is rahmah. The other color of Islam is peace, inner peace and outside peace. Today, the United Nations last year released a report. Out of thousands upon thousands of medical reports from all over the world, that the main cause for chronic and non-chronic diseases for the next 100 years is stress and depression. Heart attacks, strokes, high blood pressure, diabetes, you name it. The main cause of it is stress and depression. Alhamdulillah, Islam is back in business. Because what is Islam? If you want to sum Islam, what is it? It's the antidote to stress. Because in stress, what's the antidote to stress? La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Help, you take it. Called La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. What's the antidote to what? To depression? Hasbi Allah wa ni'mal wakeel. Obviously, these words have meaning, and these meanings we live in. I'm not trying to oversimplify things. But the idea here is Islam is back in demand. Imagine the whole world is thirsty. We got the water and we are hiding it. We're shy. Sorry, we got water. The whole world is thirsty. Show us, give me some water. But the problem is, the whole world is thirsty. We got the water, and we are thirsty too, because we're not drinking the water. We're very thirsty, and we keep on looking at the bottle. Oh, mashallah, very beautiful bottle. Look, the very, very clear water. Looks very, mashallah, it came from the purest spring. That's what we keep on doing to Islam. MashaAllah, Islam is beautiful. Islam is a solution to the world. The Quran is amazing. The best book of Allah, but nobody is drinking. Nobody is drinking the Islam. Nobody is understanding it, applying it. With this, and the world is saying, we need water. And we're like, oh, MashaAllah, we got water. And we're thirsty too. Brothers and sisters, when are we going to stop that? That's why you need to understand the message of your deen. The message of your deen is enlightenment, iqra, know the haqq, and then depart from there and learn all the ulum, all the sciences. Then the color of Islam is mercy, bring solutions to the world. The color of Islam is peace, inner peace and outer peace. That's why, brothers and sisters, Islam spread. And listen to this very carefully. For those of you who love YouTube and love social media and love Islam online, like all the Islamic online, and you think that's the solution, no, it's not. Because without internet, without TV, without movies, without radio, without a telephone, cell phone or land phone, none of these fast communication. There was no electricity, brothers and sisters. In 30 years, from the death of the Prophet ﷺ, 30 years to 50 years in that era, 30 to 50 years, Islam has spread from China to Morocco, the end of the known world. It was called the West, Al-Bakrie. There's no more West after that. Islam spread in 30 years. And think with me. The only means of transportation are animals, horses, camels, donkeys, mules. And Islam, over mules, over the back of camels, has spread without internet, without TV, without radio, without anything, from China to Morocco. There is a masjid in China, the masjid of Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas radiallahu ta'ala anhu. It dates back to 30 years after the death of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Do you understand what that means? The solution is us, brothers and sisters. We have to embody this message. Why did the world convert so fast? Because it's no-brainer. Someone brings you enlightenment, Then he brings you solution, work, zakat, sadaqah, jobs, solutions. Someone does not tax you to death. You know, the Republicans, they should be Muslims. Really? You can't beat 2.5%, buddy. You can't. 2.5% taxes? That's like your dream come true. That's the government that you want to sink in a bathtub. That's how they talk, right? So, in any case, brothers and sisters, when someone brings you mercy, and then someone brings you what? Then someone brings you peace, inner peace and outer peace. Why in the world you would not become a Muslim? Why? When someone brings you all of this package, why in the world? That's why look at your grandfather and my grandfather. Whether you come from Syria, or you come from Egypt, or you come from Africa, or you come from the Indo-Pac continent, you know, or you come from China, or Indonesia, or Malaysia, or Europe. Look, why did your grandfather become a Muslim? Why? Because there was a solution that came to her. Brothers and sisters, you and I, in Seattle, working in Microsoft and Intel and all, and God knows where Expedia and all of these things, and we are incapable of bringing a solution? Shame on us. I disagree. I refuse to accept. Brothers and sisters. That's why, inshallah, tonight in the evening, your brothers got together here in Seattle, and they want to bring solutions to your own Muslim brothers and sisters who their kids are getting lost over drugs and alcohol because nobody is helping them. They need enlightenment, they need knowledge, they need mercy, they need someone to get them educated and get them a job and get them to pay the rent so that they can focus on learning. They need someone who comes and do counseling and da'wah to them so that they have inner peace and outer peace. When people see us like that, on the road, you will have people embracing Islam right and left. And you will have the honor of dunya and the honor of akhirah. And you will be very hopeful, very optimistic. And you will forget all of these bad news and you will start being active and active and active. What's the problem, brothers and sisters? You cannot donate $1,000 in the whole year to solve the problems of your brothers and sisters in Seattle and then spread Islam and the message of Islam so that people, when they look, they don't look at lip service, they look at Islam in action. Enlightenment, mercy, peace, helpfulness. This is the colors of the flag of Islam. Not what today Islam became established with a black flag. Death is coming to you. Astaghfirullah al-Azim. Is this the message of Islam? La wallah. It's in our hands to change our present and to change our future and to make things better. And la wallah, we can meet Allah Azza wa Jal. And the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has already witnessed for us, has already called us his ahbab, his beloved ones. He was crying towards the end of his life and he said, I miss ahbabi. The Sahaba said, Ya Rasulullah, aren't you your ahbab? Aren't you your beloved ones, your mahbub? He said, you are ashabi. Yes, there is love between you. But my ahbab are people who come after you. They've never seen me. I've never seen them. They've never witnessed the Quran come down between them. But yet they believe. And yet they carry the message. And yet they do what they have to do. May Allah Azza wa Jalla make us from ahbab Rasulullah. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. أقول ما تسمعون وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه إنه غفور رحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. We ask Allah Azza wa Jalla to enlighten us with knowledge, to grant us His mercy, and to make us channels of mercy in which He gives mercy to the others through us. There's people that Allah uses them as channels of mercy. Let Allah's mercies flow through you to others. Let Allah's grace flow through you to others. اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا فيمن توليت وبارك لنا فيما اعطيت واصرف عنا شر ما قضيت انك تقضي ولا يقضى عليك. اللهم اغفر للمسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات الاحياء منهم والاموات انك قريب سميع مجيب الدعوات. اللهم اعز بنا الاسلام وانصر بنا المسلمين واعل بنا كلمتي الحق والدين واجعلنا من عبادك المخلصين المخلصين واجعلنا من ورثة جنة النعيم. اللهم واشف مرضانا ومرضى المسلمين. اللهم وارحم موتانا وموتى المسلمين. اللهم اقض عنا الدين وعن المسلمين. اللهم اغن فقراءنا وفقراء المسلمين. اللهم وانزع الفتنة من بلاد المسلمين. اللهم آمنا في بلادنا يا رب العالمين. اللهم انزل الأمن والأمان والطمأنينة والسلام على بلاد العراق وعلى بلاد الشام وعلى فلسطين وعلى بلاد وارحمهم في كل مكان يا أكرم الأكرمين برحمتك يا